Back to Black Sites tonight. We're going to talk about Kanye West's apology to the Jewish community. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. We all knew it would come to this, that Kanye West would eventually apologize to the community for what they say was anti-Semitic remarks. Kanye West has put himself in a bind. Basically, he had so many deals with so many fashion companies and Adidas. He had even made himself into a billionaire. But now it seems like he wants to get back into the game. And he knows that a large percent of the companies have Jewish interests. Or basically, they are scared to deal with Kanye West until he comes out with a full apology and is accepted by the Jewish community. The Anti-Defamation League responded with a letter basically saying that it's going to be a long road for him to make amends. Basically, he's going to have to give up money, time, and also go through debriefing training of why he was saying all this information about the community in general. But Kanye West's career is basically over when it comes to fashion and selling the brands that he usually sold in the past. This is what happened to Nick Cannon and so many others who have ran up against the Jewish community. They don't play. I'm telling you, when you make remarks about their community, anything that is negative, they will bring out the hammer on you. Look at what they're doing to the Harvard University president, Claudia Gay, because she did not express the language that they wanted to hear when it came to the conflict in the Middle East. And they're trying to run her out as Harvard president. And let me tell you something, they will eventually get it done. That's how it works. And Kanye West has to understand, and we have to understand this, is that when people make remarks about us like Michael Rappaport, Julian Margolis, and so many others in their community, when they accused us of not supporting them during the Middle East conflict and basically went into some racist tirade about the black community, that we must hold them accountable. We must say, hey, you must go to some training. You must go to the African American Museum in Washington, D.C. We should do the same thing instead of being the person always asking for a handout for our organization. We should hold these people accountable instead of always letting them get off because they happen to be so-called liberal. Kanye West right now basically is being buckbroken. He's a man right now, he's going on an apology tour. He couldn't stand on his word for too long because the money stopped coming in. Yes, he still has a lot of money, but we don't know how much. And this is the strings that they can pull behind the background and basically put you in a bind until you come back groveling, because they know how much money you spend. They know the lifestyle you live. They know how much you pay in child support for your children. So they'll know eventually you'll come around again because you crave the spotlight. They know how much of an addiction it is. This is why they can take advantage of the black community so easily, and they keep doing it. This is Kanye's fault. He should have been more wise in what he said. He should have been more diplomatic in what he said, because there's consequences for your actions. A lot of actions he can get away with, that he has gotten away with in the past. But when you start speaking about them, their religion, their standing in the world, they will eventually come after you. And they don't just come after you, they cut off all avenues of income that you may have They cut off all your associations that you may have because they have that type of wealth in the world. Now Kanye is embarrassed. He's embarrassed in front of the world. And now he has to come back and say, I'm sorry. You know these brothers can't stand 10 toes down. You asking entertainers, politicians, business people, they can't do that. His pockets is full, but it's still not enough. That's why when they step out and say the things they say, and we so-called support them, that we know in the end what's going to happen. Kanye is a brilliant man, but he's not a wise man. He talks on emotion, which is not good. And it's sad to see a man being humiliated, because this is humiliating. And let me tell you something, they gonna drag this sucker out. The Jewish community will grab this and run with this, because they already got a huge battle right now on the streets of America, the Palestinians. So anybody who steps out of line, they are going to make an example of them. And they're going to make an example of Kanye West, one of the biggest entertainers in the world. He dug this hole. He got to try and get out of it. But I don't think they're going to let nobody get out of it, because right now, that community is on a footing when they're not forgiving anybody. And any black person they can make an example of to try and show the rest of the black community that if you got something to say, you better keep it to yourself. If you believe something about us that's negative, you better not say it. This is how they operate. Ain't no peace, ain't no love, ain't no marching. This is how they operate. And Kanye, to me, even though he apologized, he's basically done in the entertainment industry. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash the like button, but also share this video.